change later on. Okay, are we live over here? Are we live? Money grew like grass. Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Okay. Here go my dog. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me drag him right here. Yo.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. You hear me, bruh?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
The man of the hour. There you go.
Go.
Hold on, let me get right with my dog one time for the one time. Let me get right with my dog one time for the one time. Yes, sirski. This is how we supposed to do it, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Change my camera. Oh yeah. This gonna be a banger. Ooh, I already feel it in the atmosphere. Uh-huh. Okay, boom. Money grew
Yes,
like
sir.
grass.
Turn me up.
There you go. There you go. Ooh, what's up, my brother? Come on, man.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Man, how you doing? You the man of the hour, bro. Shit. Coming off a new project,
I
feel
appreciate
like
it.
$1 million.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A million.
Hey,
2 million.
times that, need all of that, plus more. So everybody,
Plus tax.
yeah. So everybody, I want my brother to introduce himself. Those of y'all who don't know, we listen to his new tape, okay? 110 dB. Floor is yours, brother. Introduce yourself, man, to the people.
All right. My name's Darren Elijah. I'm from California, San
Cali
Diego
in
to
the
be exact.
house. In the house.
I was weak when you was trying to figure out where I was from.
I'm a
You
fool, bro. Don't mind. I'm a fool, bro.
You said somewhere random like Utah. I was like, I said, shit.
Yeah.
But nah, yes, sir. I'm from San Diego, California. I'm currently in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, 757.
Hello. Stand
Um,
up.
I'm 33. I've been dropping music for 8 years, but I've been rapping my whole life. My whole life. You know what I'm saying? So just
Okay.
dropped a new project, 110 dBs. We about to get into it.
Bruh, when I tell you, and I'm not even saying this just for, because just from, you watching the reactions thus far, like, I don't say shit just to fill the air, right?
Fact.
I'm very, as they say, strict in my
And
wording,
honest.
yeah, man, for sure. So I rock with this tape. I played it like 3 times already, front and back. Front and back. I played it 3 times already, front and back. So,
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
yeah, man, salute, bro. Let me ask you this. We're gonna go, break it down, right?
Okay.
You've been putting out music for 8 years, but you've been
Right.
making music around music. Who got you into that?
Mm, mm.
Who were you
Okay, so
around that? Yeah, go ahead.
so who got me into music or who got me into like making music?
A little bit of both. We want to hear it all. A little bit of both.
Okay. So I want to say my big sister. My big sister. Her
Sis.
name's Dankwin. She's 2 years older than me. Her name is Dankwin. And
Okay.
when we was in elementary school, me and her would write songs. We would write songs because she was in love with Lil Bow Wow back then.
Wow. Okay.
So we would bump into and be like, hold on, we could do this.
Huh.
So so she would write the hook and I would write the raps. And
Wow.
then that's how I was like, okay. So that's when I first started making music. And then as I got older and I was able to choose who I wanted to listen to. Because back then it was always, with my older siblings. I got 3 older siblings. So
Damn. You
and
the
I'm
baby?
the youngest. I'm
Wow.
the baby.
Okay.
So I was listening to whatever they was listening
For
to.
sure.
So as I got older, I started tapping in what I want to listen to, and I'm like, oh. So this
Whole
they
new
listen like
world.
that, right? So then I'm like, all right, hold on. So I started writing. I was doing poetry. I'm writing raps. I'm doing all that. But I also play basketball.
Okay, there we go.
Right?
Okay.
I had hoop dreams.
Oh man. Oh Lord. Here we go.
So
Oh shit. Okay.
right, bro, right. So I'm juggling both. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm more heavily into basketball.
Of course.
And I was nice too, bro. I was nice. But
Point guard, shooting guard.
point guard.
Point. Okay.
Favorite Allen Iverson, favorite player, Allen Iverson.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
If you had to kind of, imitate a player like that, you would say your game was mostly sought after. Who would you say? Would you say AI or more like pass
Nah, I didn't
first,
shoot. I didn't shoot enough. I can't say AI. I ain't shoot enough.
get everybody involved type point guard?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, okay, hold on, look, cause I hoop dreams too, still playing. You know what I'm saying? So we can really
Okay,
go deep
okay.
into that. What we saying? Stephon Marbury, Rajon Rondo,
Nah, I would say
Brandon
D Rose.
D Rose. Okay,
Yeah,
D
yeah,
Rose with it. Okay,
yeah.
word. Okay, so what was your go-to? Attacking, pull-ups, mid
Yes,
ranges.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Cross over to the rack, hezzy to the rack.
Use your body for sure. Okay, okay, okay. So,
So boom, I had hoop dreams and I was writing raps.
uh-huh.
So me and my homeboys in high school, we had our own little rap crew.
Oh wow.
So
How many of y'all was
so
it?
man, it was me, him, his cousin. It was like 5.
4 or 5. Okay.
Before it's more. Well, I would say 1, 2. It was 3 of us who was really doing it, but it was 5 of us.
Got it.
You know.
Just for the click, for the energy, just around.
Yeah. And my favorite rapper growing up was Jadakiss and Cassidy.
Heavy hitters.
You feel me?
Heavy hitters.
So Cassidy with the punchlines,
Oh.
Jadakiss with the slick talk.
Oh yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
So back then, everybody wanted to be Cassidy, bro.
And they're
So
from
I'm
the whole other side of the world too. Now that because you from yeah.
bro. So I'm writing punchlines and
Yeah.
But I never really got serious about music though.
Mhm.
But it's always been in me. It's always been in me. So, like I said, 8 years. So I've been hopping on, niggas be like, hey, can we get a verse? Like hop on this, like just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then 8 years ago, 2017, I was like, you know what? Let me try this shit. Let me really try this shit. And that's when I first started dropping, and it was on SoundCloud. I had a whole different sound.
Yeah.
I started dropping on SoundCloud, still dabbling with it though. I wasn't like now I'm just like
For sure.
But back then I was just like
1 foot in, 1 foot out, playing defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
And
go ahead. My bad. I'm gonna cut you off.
go ahead.
Okay, so I was gonna ask, was this more of a fear of failing, a lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem type of thing?
You trying to have me in here crying?
No, bro. Look, you know how we get, bro. Hey, the people need to hear your story, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this a therapy session. What we doing?
I don't mean to put it off like that, but
So boom. Let me try to be as transparent as I can without, got it.
100.
I would say that because I feel like the last dream I had, I failed. Right. I feel like I failed, bro. And that meant a lot to me, bro. I'm talking about since before I was, bro, I'm talking about around the same time, elementary, I was basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And when that didn't happen, it was like, bro, that took a lot out of my confidence, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So with this music, I'm like, bro, I don't even know. Like, I just get overwhelmed. Like, I see niggas. It's just overwhelming when you think about like dropping, And now nowadays it's like marketing, ads, targeted audience. It's like too much. It's more than just music. And it's like it has to click in your head where it's okay, it's music and it's creativity, and then it's the business.
Mm.
And then it's like you still it's entertainment. You have to be entertaining, even though you want to be on some woke conscious shit.
Mm.
Niggas gotta want to play your shit. They gotta want to tune in with you. Hey, don't start that.
Fucking my bad, Rock. Nigga, that's you, nigga. Shit.
And it's
Goosebumps.
like, bro, cause you hear what's going on. Kanye West dissing J. Cole and shit. Like, oh, once you lose your virginity, you don't want to bump J. Cole. And
Yeah,
it's
once
like,
you get
bro,
out of
you
high
saying
school,
about,
you ain't listening to J. Cole, right?
and it's like, bro, you saying that about one, you saying that about him. What the fuck they gonna say about me?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it is crazy to me. So it's like, bro, it's been a whole evolution of me as an artist. And my girl could tell you, like, when I first started, she was like, I was doing my thing, always been bar heavy, always been. I told you, I grew up on Jada Kiss and Cassidy,
Right.
so I always been on Metal Fours and a message though. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
always no street. It wasn't always street shit,
Mm-hmm.
cause I'm.
Oh, love my people.
So I'm trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a change and still get the niggas with the air be like, oh.
Wow. Yeah.
So, but my girl's like, babe, production, like the beats you choosing is ass.
Mm.
And I'm stubborn, bro. I'm a Cancer, but I'm that was another part you had me with. You was like you a Pisces. My girl a Pisces. I'm a Cancer.
Okay. I got close to the water sign now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. And she was like, it's the beats,
Mm.
and I'm like, damn. So with new beats comes new flows, new flow patterns,
Mm-hmm.
new. It's low key like a whole new sound.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started tapping in that, and I'm like, I can still do this. I still got to find the balance of trying to be catchy but still be me type
Mm.
shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's where we currently at. That's where
Mm-hmm.
we currently
And
at.
she gave you that talk. I don't know how long y'all been together, if you don't mind me asking, if that's relevant.
The crazy thing about her is I knew her since high school,
Uh-huh.
but we ain't get together until like damn 7 years ago.
All right. I was about to say, because if she told you about the beat switches and change up your flows, when you were rapping
Yeah.
on SoundCloud to getting out of that, then she had to been there for the beginning sound. She had to. So
Yeah.
that's beautiful. The family asked when's your birthday?
July 8th.
July 8th. I think Jacob, you the 14th, 16th? Something like that. Okay. Another Cancer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
So from hoop dreams to
Yes,
putting
sir.
all your eggs in one basket, that being your first love, right?
Mhm.
And you unraveling that, you coming to that realization and awakening that, hold on, this shit is not as I thought it was going to be, right?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
I watched The Alchemist. I love The Alchemist, right? And
Okay.
in one of his interviews, he said, "My innocence was my protection."
Ooh.
Because in business, if I would have had the business side in mind when I started, I would have done most of the songs that I did in the beginning of my career, because
Okay.
the paper, it wasn't there, but I just
Okay.
did it for the love. So
Right.
with basketball, or with put enter any love, that passion that you have, right?
Mhm.
We don't take into account that perspective. Like, I'm loving it, but I don't care about getting hurt. The love supersedes that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
you going from hoop dreams to, that shattering your, consciousness, right? And expanding that, from going back to another one of your, go ahead.
My fear of failure was amplified. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Amplified. Yeah. So you taking that into another one of your childhood loves, right? What you've been around damn near all your life, is music, hip hop and rap. And Vince Staples said it best. Vince Staples said, that's like people asking us why you love your mama.
Oh yeah, I seen that interview. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
all we know, right? Rap is us. We are hip hop. What the
yeah.
fuck you mean? Like, when did you
When they
start
asked him,
loving hip hop?
yeah.
We always loved it. It's us. It's us. It's in
Yeah.
us.
Yes,
So
sir.
you coming from that to basically building your own atmosphere when it comes to
Yes,
music,
sir.
your own sound,
Yes, sir.
your own lane, you know?
Yes, sir.
And I want to ask you now, what did it take for you, or what situation may have happened in the midst of these 7 years that really forced you to take music seriously?
Ooh, damn. You got me digging deep, bro. Damn. What made me be like, all right, I'm gonna do this?
Yeah.
Probably just me looking around, bro. Like I be looking around, and
Mm.
I know you shouldn't compare, but being human, it helps us grow when we do compare with in moderation.
Mm-mm.
So
Great
just
point.
looking around, I'm like, these niggas out here really living my life. These niggas out here really living my dream, and I'm better than these niggas, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. It was that. It was that, and also my love for music never left. So I'm like, bro, God didn't put this in me just sit here and twiddle my fingers.
Mm.
Like I got to do something. I got to try at least. Try at least.
Mm.
I got to try. I got to. Cause I'll be damned if I'm out here 50 something like, yeah, man, look at all these, I got about 15 albums here that nobody heard before. Like, nah, bro, fuck that, bro.
That's
Fuck
right.
that.
Mm. And so 2017 was when you made that push,
Uh,
right? Subtle push, but
yeah,
but you
yeah,
but
yeah.
you but you did it. You're doing it
Yeah.
because as they say, I'm gonna. Nobody should ever talk shit about why something's not working if you haven't put out 1,000 songs, 1,000
Fact.
videos, 1,000
Fact.
shots, 1,000.
Fact.
So
Fact.
what was your life like as a man, as an artist around COVID,
Ooh.
2020,
Okay.
2019?
Okay. I like this.
Uh-huh. Come on now. Hey, you the man of the
Okay.
hour, baby.
Okay. COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. By COVID, I want to say I had at least, damn, how many songs I had around COVID? I want to say I had at least like 3 singles out around COVID.
Okay.
And for my job, what I do for work, I travel a lot.
Mm.
So during COVID, they shut everything down, but they didn't shut my job down. So I was
Mm.
still traveling, but it made it harder for me to record because all of the restrictions.
Mm.
So I would spend a majority of my week on the road, and when I come home every other weekend, it was like, damn, I was just writing.
Mm.
And I feel like I fumbled that opportunity because I know a lot of niggas blew up during COVID.
Hmm.
So I feel like if I had this mindset I had right now during COVID, I would have, I, bro. It,
Yeah.
but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to.
There
It
you
wasn't my
go.
time.
There you go. There you go.
So during COVID, I was really more tapped into trying to get paid and provide for my family, and
Mm.
the music was on the back burner.
For sure.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
For sure.
Yeah.
But look how that prepared you. Also,
Mm. Yep.
that proper preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what I conceptualize a lot to everybody who's watching, you know, I conceptualize the idea of having your star, which is your goal, which is what you want to score at, right? That's your star. And so,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you saying we're looking at other people in these other lanes go fast, trail us. They get stopped at the red light, like they zoom past us just to get stopped at the red light. Like, nigga, I see you. Our star becomes so bright that it blinds us. Or it can
Okay.
blind us. It can blind us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
so I'm saying that to say, Like in the midst of you not really understanding how much gas you have left in your vehicle, how much
Mm-hmm.
more you have. It's like going to the gym. We don't really know how much we have in our tank left when we're working out or when you're running. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
have so much more to give. But having a goal is some of the most beautiful shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
And gracefully, you've had basketball and
Mm-hmm.
you have music, you have rap,
Mm-hmm.
you have your
Mm-hmm.
sound. So I always like to say I'm grateful for the fact that I can feel pain because I know that I loved it. I loved it. So if I'm hurt, if I'm somewhat fearful, if I'm somewhat stressed out about a goal or whatever happened or didn't happen in my life, then I know that's confirmation that I love what I did. You see
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, I'm looking at them get everything that I want and I'm better than them. And that irks me. That hurts me. It does. It hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Hurts
And
everybody.
you're saying you're grateful for feeling that,
Yep.
for feeling that.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Instead of just being complacent, like it
Yep.
is what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you were saying about the moderation, that's what my life has been. Like I've always been an all or nothing individual. My mama told me forever, Jaden, do shit in moderation. Like I don't have to go cold turkey, like all or nothing, right? And so I would like, and the people, I'm speaking for the people, me and the people, we speak, you know what I'm saying? Me and the people would like to know what what is your mindset and your mind state where you're residing now? And if you can articulate how you think you got here.
Whoa. My mindset right now, bro, is
Mm-hmm.
get it by any means, bro. I'm
Woo,
hungry.
woo.
I'm trying to, a lot of crazy shit been happening since I dropped that project, and I feel like it's the universe telling me go, 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 like don't stop. And the reason why I got here is because I feel like I've sat in complacency for. I don't even know if it's complacency. I want to piggyback off what you said and say preparation. That I've been sitting and I've been waiting and I've been working. I've been honing my skills. I've been observing, and I feel like I passed that stage in the process. Like, all right, it was like, all right, okay, boom, you sat up. It's like I feel like you watch anime, bro.
I don't, but I've been told to get into it. I don't. But
Okay,
make the analogy. Make the analogy. I'll walk with you.
in Dragon Ball Z, it
Okay.
was the hyperbolic time chamber,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically go in there and time gets sped up.
Mm.
So one day in the real world will be like 10 years in the chamber.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like I was in the fucking chamber, just getting better, bro. And once I stepped out the fucking doors, it was like, all right, do it. Like, go. That's how I feel like, bro. And I'm about to, that shit giving me goosebumps.
Bro.
Cause, bro,
Wow.
man, I'm telling you, bro,
That's very
I'm tired
profound,
of,
bro. Pop it. Go ahead. Say it. Pop it.
bro. Cause I'm just, bro, I'm tired of, like I said, the complacency. I'm tired of looking around. I'm tired of the going my day to day, my day to day life, and just be like, man, I wish this, I wish that, I wish this, and I'm sitting on a fucking gold mine, bro.
Oh.
I'm sitting on a gold mine, bro. I'm seeing niggas, I'm seeing niggas, like I'm seeing all, bro. Like in this day and age, it's like there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Niggas is making reaction videos of reaction videos of reaction videos. I'm I'm seeing three. I don't know who to watch on the screen. I'm seeing three niggas on the screen. Whose video is this, bro? I'm telling you, it's time,
Overstimulating,
bro.
but they love it.
Right.
They love it.
And
Yes.
I'm like, bro, I got something to say. I got a story to tell. I got a gift. I got ability.
Mm.
I'm gonna try it. And that's my biggest thing is just trying, bro.
Mm.
Just trying. Just trying. That's it.
Now, were you susceptible to trying a lot of shit when you were a kid? Like you being the younger sibling, like you haven't. No, really.
No.
I would think that. Wow.
Right. You would think that.
I
But
would.
low key, I feel like the oldest is more because being the younger, I'm watching. I'm seeing the do's and the don'ts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm seeing the belt go across niggas' backs. So I'm like, hold on.
I'm not gonna do that one. I won't be doing that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you start to learn by osmosis what they're doing and not doing, like the feedback they're getting, good or bad. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Wow.
And bro, when I was younger, bro, I was so locked into basketball, I was scared to fuck it up. So I wasn't really trying to do anything that would jeopardize what I had going on.
So you wasn't like a partier like that?
I did. Okay. When I got older, like in high school, like
yeah,
and college is when I started really like immersing myself into that. And I felt like that's what kind of hindered my shit. And then I kind of stopped. I say I fell out of love with basketball, but it's kind of hard to say. In hindsight, it's hard to say.
Exactly. You're right. Exactly right. Yeah. Ooh, woo, boy. Hey, some dreams are dropped in this podcast already.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all are picking up the gems that we are putting down because it's everywhere. It's like Legos. You might want to watch your feet, man. Watch your toes. So we got a question. So my dog Jacob said y'all got the same birthday too, which is I thought his birthday was like a week ahead, but same birthday. So he said, other than failing, quote unquote, basketball, what is his darkest time of your life, and what did it teach you?
Damn, my darkest time?
Yeah. Good question.
Man.
Good question, by the way.
I mean, I could pick one of the darkest.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So one of the darkest times in my life is probably when I moved out. Moved out my parents' house, and because I was raised in a 2-parent household. So my dad was always alive, my mama was always in my life.
Awesome.
And I depended on them a lot, and I was unaware of a lot. So when I moved out, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Not college, or you talking about?
Oh, not college. In college, I was still living at my crib.
Okay.
So when I moved, after college, when I moved out,
For sure.
and life just punched me in the mouth.
Ooh. Okay. Now let me ask this real quick. Interject. So, was it a move off of I think that I'm ready, or was it a move like out of frustration, out of like I need to get away from y'all?
It was both.
Ooh.
It was both.
Okay.
It was both.
Gotcha.
It was both.
Gotcha.
And I feel like life punched me in the mouth, and that's when I found out really what I was made of. And I feel like had it not been my basketball upbringing with the discipline, going to practice when I ain't feel like it, and shooting these jump shots when my body's sore, bro, I would have never made it, because it was the same shit with getting a job. You got to get up, you got to go to work, you better clock in on time, you better, even when you don't fucking feel like it, you better make sure your ass there, or you're gonna be on the street.
That clock had got no feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
So I felt like that prepared me for what I had, what I was dealing with. But at the same time, it was still tough, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about riding them bikes to work, walking to work. I'm talking about walking in the snow. Like, shit was tough. Shit was tough.
Wow, that's a good question. You see, and the reason why, like, the same with our reactions and stuff, like we're a very, introspective yet, extroverted community, right? So we understand the yin and yang aspect. Like,
okay,
in order to get to the good, you got to go through what's bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In order to see what's beautiful, you gotta go through what's ugly. And so
Because you won't know it's beautiful unless you experience that fucking ugly.
how am I, bro? I'm going to look sidetrack. So they got the word neighborhood, right? When somebody says neighborhood, we all think of the same shit: white picket fence, dogs, walking through the street, nice houses, neighbors waving to each other, right? But when we say the hood, oh my God, that's a totally different connotation, but it's the same word. So how would you know what the hood is if you didn't see the neighborhood, or vice versa? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I ain't even. That's crazy. I never even thought of it like that. That's crazy.
you feel me, bro?
Damn. The
And
hood and the neighborhood. You just dropped one word.
neighbor? Who says neighbor in the hood? Hi, neighbor. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So and so down the street.
Hey, you saw Derek? Who Derek? From round the block or up on 39?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So, just to build perspective, like it's because as you said, it is more accessible now for anybody to get it. Anybody.
Right.
Bro, this paper ain't got no color. Don't see no color. These people are waiting to give you money. Waiting to come on, not like these brands and these what? Mm-hmm. So, but at the same time, it is very important that we highlight our integrity, especially as black men. We highlight our integrity, we highlight our maturity, our emotional maturity when it comes to this shit. Because if we don't have a sturdy head on our shoulders, guess what? We'll take any deal, we'll take any friendship, we'll take any PR relationship just for the sake of them paying us.
And then when they do pay us, it ain't gonna last. We gonna blow that. We gonna fuck up, be locked up, get killed, all kind of crazy shit.
Yep.
So, bro, I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Another question they asked: speaking to the universe, brother. Dream collab.
Ooh.
Damn. If you can't give us one, give us three. Or, 2 or 3.
Damn.
Dream collab.
My mind instantly wanted to go to a singer.
Okay, say that one. They watching. They hearing somewhere.
No, I didn't think of a specific singer. It just went like, all right, somebody on the chorus.
That's okay. I see what you're saying.
Ooh, damn,
good
bro,
question, y'all. Look, got him. Y'all got him.
Okay, you said name a couple. All right, boom. I'm trying to think of somebody who would sound good with me, not just somebody I fuck with. I want to say, y'all don't judge me on this. Don't judge me.
Hey, we listen and we don't judge.
All right.
Rock out.
I'm going to say Doja Cat.
Doja
Some bar shit. I think Doja Cat. I feel like Doechii and Doja, Doechii and Doja Cat.
Wow.
I don't know who write for them.
Very magnetic. Very yeah.
Their flows and their pen game is crazy. I feel like I didn't want to say Doechii because that's too cliche. Like, oh, she's the hottest female rapper right now. But Doja Cat, I feel like I low key feel like Doechii kind of.
You said wait.
Her lane.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lane a little bit.
Yeah.
But Doechii's more for the coach for the black people, and Doja Cat was kind of like. But Doja Cat, come on, you already know K Dot. I would love a K Dot feature. K Dot or JID.
Oh, hey, Cole, Dot, and I know y'all watching this. Get at my dog Darren. Come on now.
Shit, I'm already in the works with somebody. You
Ooh.
probably don't know. Well, you probably do know Mick Jenkins. Like, I'm trying.
That's my
Hey,
dog.
look, bro.
From Atlas, my
Hey,
dog.
hey.
Mick, what's up? Mick, DB and Mick. Ooh, woo. Nah.
Hey, look, bro.
Come on now. That's so gangster. Ew. Ugh.
Bro, you gonna be I'm gonna send that shit straight to you.
Yes.
When that shit happens.
Nigga, reaction right when you send it. Reaction right when you send it. I ain't gonna say nothing. Reaction. It's gonna be uploaded in the next couple hours. Oh my God. Y'all heard? Yeah, heard it right here, folks. Ooh, woo. Yeah, give us one more. Give us one more. Uh-huh.
I'm trying to do something different. Like pick somebody. Damn. Probably I fuck with Dreamville. I fuck with TDE.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say like a ooh, oh yay.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Cause his beats, bro. His beats is
Are stupid. We cannot deny that.
bro,
Yeah.
it's like his beats are like theatric. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
shit I like. It's like a whole movie, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll say that multiple times throughout the reaction to 110 DB. Like this shit feel like you're walking us through something. You're walking us through an experience. Like this is a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. Wow. You got Ye, JID, Mick, and Doja Cat. K Dot. K Dot Doja Cat. Okay. That's solid. That's solid right there. Wow. Okay. Now, it's been a month since 110 DB dropped.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a month. If you can, in a sentence, a couple words, whatever you see fit, describe the feelings that you've been having, like this past month after this drop, man.
I would say surreal.
Ooh, surreal.
And do you want me to like elaborate or
You can, yeah, for sure.
and I feel like it's been a roller coaster because before I dropped it and like midway after I dropped it, I felt like I was experiencing this type of high. And then it was like one day, boom, like I felt like shit. I felt like how I felt before anything. Like I just felt boom back at square one. And I called my sister, the one I told you that got me into music. Her name Danquin. I called her up. I'm like, hey sis, like I feel bad. And she was like, you know what? You can't move off your feelings. She said, you're gonna get out your feelings. She said, you're still progressing. You still on the up. So get out. So it don't matter how you feel like, keep going. And then the very next day, that feeling went away. And I'm like, okay. And it just feels surreal because people are tapping in that I never expected to tap in. I'm getting like I'm doing what I thought what I wanted to happen is happening, and I'm not used to that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wow. Just let that sink in. Everybody at home who's watching, just let that sink in your heart right now. He just said, what I wanted to happen is happening, and I'm not used to it. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. Cause fuck the music. As a man, oh shit. It's like, nigga, it's my AC on it. Oh my goodness. As a man feeling that. You know how many men can't? won't ever feel a sensation like that?
That's crazy.
Because we think it's never enough. My job, the money, the house, the car, the kids, the partners, the it's never enough. The material things, the how I look, the physique, it's never enough. It's almost like, we tend to have a dysmorphia about all the pillars in our life. We got body dysmorphia, mind dysmorphia, materialistic dysmorphia. We got everything. So we can never be grateful.
That's it, bro.
It gets
That's
detached. It gets detached. You over here, and gratefulness is way over here. Wow. So you sinking in that feeling. How has that been for you?
You talking about the feeling you just described?
Yeah, like you wanting all of this to happen, what you've seen everybody else get and gain, and now it's happening to you.
What? How does it feel?
Yeah.
It's like I gotta keep telling myself, like, you heard of imposter syndrome?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
So it's like I gotta keep telling myself,
it's for you.
Right.
It's for you, nigga.
Like like this ain't even a big deal. You belong here. You deserve to be talking to these people.
Hello.
You deserve to be getting heard.
Yes.
It's like I gotta keep telling myself that so I don't split back into that old vibration I was in on some like, man, I'm just watching everybody else live my dream. Like I'm actively keeping myself out of that.
Let's go. Yeah. Wow.
And it's tough, bro, because it's easy to go back to that mindset.
Oh man. Yes, it is.
Like I'm about to just delete all my whole project, take all this shit off there.
It's that real. It's that real.
Yeah, bro.
People out, you want to delete videos, you want to take shit off the net, like nobody's seen that or nobody's seen you delete it. Because now, you definitely should now, people have always been watching. They watching. They are watching. They're not typing, per se. They're not commenting. They're not calling. They're not texting. But they are watching.
Right.
They definitely are. From the to the, they watching, son. I'm telling you. So that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man. From you getting vibration, yeah, because your frequency is now more inviting. It's more accepting. I'm here. You're gonna feel this. I'm here. All the way. Sir. Darren, Elijah, you gonna hear me. You gonna feel.
That's why I named my album the name it has.
110.
Can I break that down?
Yes, absolutely. People need to know.
Okay, so dB, that's abbreviation for a decibel. Now a decibel is a unit that is used to measure the intensity of a sound, right? So 110 is the bare minimum you have to reach to create a sonic boom. A sonic boom is when you break the sound barrier. So this is me breaking barriers in my life through the medium of sound. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I named it that. This is me breaking my sound barrier.
Oh my God.
Which is why the first song is called Loud. And that snippet in the beginning was my fiance. See, what I like to do is I catch people talking. Like when they going on a rant, I like on some slick shit, I'll hit record on my phone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So
my fiance was talking to me and her was just chopping it up about some music shit. And she was going off and I slid my phone out and I caught her.
That's genius.
And I'm like, babe, that's perfect.
That's genius. She didn't even know.
She didn't know, bro. She didn't know.
And I don't know. Okay, let me just ask this. Does your middle name start with a B?
No.
Okay.
No. So dB is the abbreviation for decibel.
No, I was just drawing another another entendre. Like if your middle name, you know what I'm saying? Darren Bang, you know what I'm saying? Darren.
So my middle name is Elijah. So I go by my first and
middle. Oh, okay. My first and middle. Gotcha. Okay. Damn. But that's it. Yeah. So that is the behind the scenes breakdown of
The
wow,
title. Yeah.
wow. And you know, JID said something on the interview like years ago. This was a couple years after he dropped
The Forever
the
Story.
album. No. Shit.
DiCaprio.
Never been shit, never had shit, never do shit, never out, never do. That album.
Okay, okay,
I forgot,
okay.
but that album, that project, he said a couple years later, like, all I'm doing is living my life and giving my experiences and wisdom to those who can listen. So that's exactly what 110 DB I heard without you even
Okay.
like I'm saying those who have eyes, let them see clearly. Those who have ears,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
I heard that in that project before you even explained it. That's how great it really was.
Mm-hmm.
That's how great it really is. You didn't need an explanation. We just wanted a deeper explanation on why, how did it start, but we felt that shit, bro. We did. We felt
Bro,
that
let
shit
me
in this
tell you, bro.
project.
Your reaction was perfect, bro. I was like, he's picking up everything I'm saying. He's feeling how I wanted y'all to feel. I'm like this. I'm like, yo, you said I was giving you goosebumps. You was giving me goosebumps. I was
Wow.
like, yes.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. It's such a beautiful thing. And to both of us, that's why we can't quit.
Yes, sir.
Outlasting our competition, that's nothing because we know they're going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the discipline.
Mm-hmm.
With basketball, that's crazy. We can relate to this in such an amazing way. But, I didn't go to college. I didn't join a fraternity. None of that. But
Mm-hmm.
basketball, from being a kid to being a champion to being a winner to being a bitch player to not even playing, not even being selected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm whooping their ass
Mm-hmm.
in practice, not even getting no. Don't even get me started, bro. Please do not. Please do not. We
Busting
know
their
what,
ass in practice.
nigga. What?
And the coach only playing because he a senior and he's old. I'm like, bro, play the best player, nigga.
But he playing. We got 14, 15 players on this goddamn team. You playing six. You playing seven.
Right, right.
I'm the
Like they
first
the
one
Golden State
there.
Warriors, bro.
First one there, last one to leave. First one there, staying after practice to shoot more shots to show the coaches why I'm
Why you
please
deserve the fucking right.
overexerting myself. So we know what it's like to
Yes,
stay
sir.
grounded in the work, stay grounded in what always will work. Which is why you went further than most when it came
Mm-hmm.
to basketball because that groundwork of being disciplined, facts over feelings. I know how to separate the two when I'm in my own mind and I'm in my own ways. I know how to break that shit down. I know how to let
Mm-hmm.
loose of that. Those, and I want everybody to hear this, those who are in a state of constant comparison, constant turmoil, constant anxiety, depression, sadness, all this means is you lack identity. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He wakes up and knows what he is. I
Mm-hmm.
wake up and know what I am. I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust it. I don't think it. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
So Darren,
Bro,
Jaden,
hold on.
go
Hold
ahead.
on. And when you know something, you don't have to prove it. Cause you don't have to prove there's gravity, nigga. You know it's gravity, nigga.
Wow. Wow. The proof. Where is it at? It's in the goddamn pudding, nigga. It's there. So it's our identity.
Sure.
It's our identity that keeps us sane, if you will. Fuck.
Facts. Facts.
And piggybacking off something that you said earlier, I'm not second guessing my artistry. I'm not second guessing that because I am now getting the confirmation that I always knew. I'm now getting it. And it's not that I'm getting it now that is making me more secure. It's just I knew I was right.
Right.
I knew I was right. So, as Kanye said, it's not that I'm not right. I'm just not right now. That nigga crazy. I love Kanye. Y'all give a damn what y'all say. I love Kanye. Well, y'all niggas driven. I'm just not right now. That's it. That's it, bro. So, man, that is some really, really profound shit. Like, I'm so glad, you articulated that to me and the people who's listening and watching in that way, because being alone, it's a mask. And we think that nobody sees the multiple masks that we have to take off every day. But when we can articulate our lane, other people be like, wait a minute, I feel like I was in that same lane a couple weeks ago, last year, last month, right? So we are just, with your music, bro, and I mean this shit from every place in my heart, like, with your music, you know how to articulate yourself in a way that makes other people's emotions valid.
Oh.
Seriously.
Oh.
Seriously. You are just taking your physical experiences and channeling that into something that I've been through. I just got out of, or somebody watching, one of my supporters, whatever, just got out of, or is just now walking into. You express that in your music. That's beautiful, bro. I mean that shit. It's beautiful.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. And
Hell
I take
yeah.
pride in that, bro. Because, like I said, I hate to keep going back to it, but I'm a Cancer, bro. And Cancers are ruled by their emotions. So, if I'm able to invoke an emotion within you, it's like, then that's job well done to me. Like, all right, I did what I had to do. I had to help that person. I had to help them get through that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. And take this, brother. I am an Aquarius.
oh,
J. Cole's birthday is 5 days after mine. Look.
water bearer.
We got the same birthday. That's X. Tentacion.
Oh,
We got the same birthday, right?
Okay.
So,
The water bearer.
for sure.
You're an air sign, though. Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
For
And
the people, which makes sense why you gotta fucking.
yes, everything. It all makes sense. You know it. I know. I'm in Louisiana, nigga. It's 80 degrees outside. I'm cold as shit up in here. I'm cold, bro. Damn. Yes. So when I was a kid, the most sensitive. I cried. So let's say we had a function, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas, and everybody, family comes to the crib. I'll be around on the couch or like at the table, something. They're laughing about something. I think they used to laugh at me. That's how sensitive I was. Yes. And I used to cry and leave. I used to cry. That's how sensitive I was. Yes, sir. Yes. So now, from like middle school, grade school to high school, I detached from my emotions completely. Like, besides basketball, I was too ingrained in that. Like, I'd cry dinner all the time with that shit. But anything else, I wouldn't really cry. Like, messing with girls. That's just, I learned, right? Terrible chapter, but I learned from that. And so,
Right.
you expressing your feelings to make other people feel something, that's how you make it a superpower.
Oh.
Because I, just take it from me, I wasn't one to express my feelings.
Okay. Okay.
So now it takes a brave man, a brave person to see somebody's feelings and navigate, and or I'm gonna say regulate.
Ooh,
Regulate
okay.
how you're feeling and how they're feeling.
Okay.
And that's what I get from your music, bro. Word up. Word up, son.
Okay. So it's like I'm not only just speaking for me,
Yo.
I'm speaking for you.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Okay.
my goodness. Yes. Because I mean, as you know, we are physical beings, or excuse me, we are spiritual beings living physical experiences.
Physical, right.
That's what we're doing. So going back, something that my dog Kawhi Ladis has been through, you've already experienced. So you can give the wisdom of that situation to him.
Or even just the voice of like, look, I'm going through that shit too, bro.
Man.
So don't even think for a second you by yourself.
Please. And you know what? You know what a lot tend to do? And this is what's gonna fuck a lot of y'all up. A lot of people they condemn and they criticize someone for the same thing they just got out of.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Meaning,
Yeah, bro.
I mean, go a little deeper. So, let's say you drink Cokes. You like soft drinks, Coke, Sprites, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, whatever, right? And I'm a water drinker now. I love water.
Right.
Right?
Okay. Okay.
Come on now. Hello. But 3 months ago, I was just drinking hella Sprites and but I got the nerve. To say, wait, Darren, why the hell you drinking Sprite again? Like, you still drinking Sprite in 2025? Nigga, you just drank Sprite 3 months ago.
Right.
So it's not until you go through it. Go ahead.
And that's a reason why a lot of people like lose their faith or like for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I feel like you have religion and then you have God. I feel like religion tries to get you to God, but I feel like it's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but for the majority of people, they'll put that in one, and that's a lot of. And when you with what you just said, how people would turn their nose at something they was just doing, is why a lot of people lose their faith in God, because they're like,
wow,
all these people judging me, and they was just, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. Yep. That's it.
I don't know, bro.
That's exactly it.
People just lose. People forget what the word grace means.
Mm. And we have so much information out here to study, to learn, to watch, to listen to, that we have lost wisdom.
Facts.
We've lost it. Not in its entirety, because I got a lot of, as they say, hope. I got a lot of hope in our people. You know what I'm saying? But anything that you do too much of can become toxic.
Yeah.
So if you are watching,
moderation.
And now look, my mama instilling that shit in me. I'm sounding like my mama to the world. I'm sounding like my mama throwing this shit out to the world. But she was right. I just didn't want to internalize it. I couldn't, because how could, in my mind, as a legit, how could I do something in moderation when I love it so much? When I obsess over it? When I obsess getting better? As Joey Badass said on a podcast, I'm a self-improvement junkie. I just simply love getting better in any way. If I was fucking heavy-footed last year, next year I'm gonna take yoga, salsa, do some dance classes, so I won't be heavy. In any given way, I'm gonna get better because I'm a self-improvement junkie. And that's how I used to view it. But guess what? My mind is so here, I can't do this. Look at the trees. Look at the birds. I'm
present.
too here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even see you. I don't even see them.
Right.
I'm just here. Wow.
That's facts.
Yes,
That's
sir.
fact.
Yes, sir.
Because being a self-improvement junkie within itself is toxic because it's like you don't appreciate where you at. You've been through a lot. Sometimes you gotta sit back and look at the growth before you could grow some more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn around and be like, oh damn.
Now do you believe you could be in two places at once?
Oh, that's a good question. I low key. Wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I was just however you take it spiritually, you know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And what makes you say that?
Because I feel like boom. I'm gonna get.
Come on now, we good. We here. We here with you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so God is omnipotent, right?
For sure.
And if we're made in His image, I feel like we're omnipotent to an extent. Now, by what I mean by that, to answer your question, I feel like we could be in two places at one time because I could be here in my apartment, but my mind could be somewhere else. That's being in two places at one time. I'm not physically in two places at one time,
shit,
but you know, I could be here in a moment, but I'm operating off of past hurts. So I'm really living in the past. You know what I'm saying?
There you go again. Wow. Whether it's by choice or involuntarily.
Right.
Yeah.
So so the key is to realize that damn, I'm living off my trauma. I'm not even fully here with what's going on. Shit been changed since then. Shit's been changed.
Man. Woo, that's great. And that's great for perspective, yeah. Because, you know, just playing the other side for a little bit, you know, I'd say, just to, you know, be the counter argument.
Okay.
You can't be in two places at one time because where you're present is where the presence will be gifted. So if you are living in the past, that's where you're at. You're not here. If you are in the future, you're there. You're not here. So you can't even. It's like, okay.
It's like that too.
It's like somebody who's bad at math, but they want to jump right to chemistry, or they want to go to fucking
calculus.
Come on. Because chemistry is a science, but it's mostly math in chemistry, right?
Okay,
so,
right.
You know, you want to jump there, but you haven't even passed this. So, like, you want to astral project. You want to do all of this shit. You want to use your chakras, and you want to go vegan, and you want to start, you know, grounding yourself at night with the moon and shit. But
you still don't. But you still can't trust your girl.
Stop it.
You still self-sabotaging yourself.
Please. You're missing things, sir. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But guess what? What I think we could both agree on is two things can be true at once.
Facts. Ooh, facts.
Two things can be true at once.
Because look. I saw this post on Instagram and it was like, damn, what was it? It was like the concept of the post was basically what you said, like two things could be true at once. Like the person, I think it was like a shape of something. And it was like, this isn't a triangle, but it also isn't like, It was like, this is a triangle when you look at it this way, but it's a square when you look at it this way. And it was basically saying both is true at the same time.
Wow, yeah.
Like it's a triangle and a square. It was some weird shit like that.
For sure. No, that's true. Yeah, for sure. Depending on your angle, your perspective. Do you look at it the glass half full or half empty?
Right,
Or are you
right.
grateful you have a glass with some water in it? Like, nah, for real, bro. Oh my goodness. Hey, I hope y'all picking up on these gems, man. Well, I ain't gonna say hope. I know y'all are. I know y'all are, cause listen, this is, and you know one thing too that I realized, bro. Like there has been videos and like reactions and stuff that we've done years ago that is just now like resurfacing and getting more traction.
Mm.
But what if I would have said nope or deleted it or didn't have an idea or because I'm attempting to get better, but I'm a night owl at heart, bro. I be up at night. Shit, I be up. So them 3 a.m. them 3:30 a.m. idea sparks when I come in here and make a video or have a new idea. I come write it down real quick. Like I need to But what if I would have like
You're like,
crippled that?
yeah.
Yeah. I'd have crippled that shit, bro. They said Prince and Michael Jackson were so notorious for this. Every single time they had an idea, they would do it.
Oh, and I seen that. And Michael Jackson was like, if I don't do it right now, Prince is gonna said Prince is gonna do it if I don't do it
Are
right
you
now.
serious? See, but that's healthy competition. That's healthy competition because that made Michael Jackson a better man and Prince because why? I know somebody on my frequency is achieving things at the rate and speed that I am. What?
You gotta stay on your P's and Q's, bro.
Come on now.
Got
Come on
to.
now. Oh my goodness. So yeah,
I'm still taking MJ over Prince, but yeah.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Wait, which one? Does it matter?
Huh?
Black MJ,
Just
Villago
MJ
MJ.
altogether.
Me too. Yeah, me too. It don't matter. Don't matter. Yeah. Jackson 5 MJ, Solo
Right.
Black. Yeah. Fro MJ,
Right.
Off the Wall MJ. Shout out Prince though. Shout out Prince.
Right. I ain't
But
sitting on Prince, but
yeah.
It's preference, bro.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Man, look, bro, I am just I'm so here. I'm so here with you, like this conversation, man. I'm so grateful that, you accepted the invitation to be on the
Glad
podcast,
you
bro.
invited me, bro. I'm
Man,
glad you invited me, bro. This is dope. This is dope, bro.
I'm so glad you accepted it, bro. Um,
I told my girl, she was like, "What? Yeah, do that, do that." I'm like,
yeah. Shout out girlfriend. Shout out the girlfriend, man. Is there any questions that you may have for me or, the fam, anybody watching,
yeah. So, how long you been on your grind?
First stream ever was New Year's Eve, December 31st of 2019, going into 2020.
Ooh.
Going to 2020.
What made you do that? What made you do that?
Man, my background was basketball, and look, I got on standby, nigga. Hey, look, I don't play no games. So this was the first ever book that I used to write down all of my ideas when it come to basketball, my training sessions. Like, Just Be Simple is also a lifestyle brand that I came up with, and it all came from this black book. Like, look, the
That's
last
your merch?
page. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm copping.
Yes, sir. Look at that. This is, and mind you, this is when I was. So I graduated when I was 18. So this is when I was 16. I wrote this shit down.
What?
All the ideas.
That's that Aquarius shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 16, bro.
16 turning 17, bro. Yep. And I had my first mission was I'm gonna make basketball my shit, my theme. So my workouts, and this is before, I knew anybody who was doing the lifestyle type. This, mind you, this is what, 2016, 2015. So I wasn't watching YouTubers or people. I know it was out there, but I wasn't watching them to like get inspiration on this is what I wanted to do.
Right.
So I was gonna stream, do daily vlogs and like game day vlogs and shit, with YouTube. That was my beginning idea. I was gonna make it about around basketball. So then, I graduated high school in in 2019, and then I decided to. Well, first, I didn't know what the hell I was doing with basketball whatsoever. Because mind you, I had no offers. Nobody was looking at me. I had no film, no tape, no nothing. And wow, you're gonna be very shocked at this, but this is a true story. Can't lie to y'all. At the time, I had an Xbox, as I call it, the shit box, Xbox 360, and it was a random Friday night, and I'm graduated. I'm not going to college. That was my thing. I don't want to go to college. I'm not going there to be a lawyer, doctor, trainer, therapist, none of that. So if I'm not going for basketball, then what's the point in my mind as a kid, right?
Right. So
I'm just still training, still, being a kid. And I'm on a game late night by myself. NBA 2K19, yep. Yeah, NBA 2K19, yep. Mm-hmm. I'm in the park, and these randoms find me. It's two randoms, and they pick me up. We play threes. We end up streaking. We go on like a 30-game win streak on the threes. We up until like 3 a.m. streaking up, right? Haven't said a word to each other. It's just natural chemistry, right? Natural communication through the game. And so, long story short, we end up at each other. Boom, bam, bam. We play a couple more times. The third time we play, it's like a week later. Third time we play, we get in a party with each other, right? It's an older gentleman and an older lady and me. They don't know how, my age, but we just talking. It's basketball. We just don't got no age. It's just, if you know, you know. Mm-hmm. So I hear her voice, and she go, "Hey, what's good, Jaden?" And I say, "What's up?" Her name was Nay. I say, "What's up?" I said, "What's good, Nay?" And I go, "You from New Orleans?" She said, "Yeah, how'd you know?" Bro, she is, well, not anymore, but she was I kid you not, listen to me carefully. She was a unsigned senior, specific AAU coach in New Orleans.
He was the AAU coach for unsigned seniors?
No juniors, no sophomores, nobody playing up. No. She sent me her Instagram. She stayed 20 minutes away from me.
Hold on. Was you a senior at this time?
I'm graduated. Yes. So yes, I'm yes.
Oh. So what the fuck happened?
I show her my Instagram. She shows me her page. It was called the New Orleans Bulls. She lives 20 minutes away from me. The season hasn't started yet. Mind you, I just graduated, so I'm fresh. It's May. So now we probably playing this like June, early. She goes, "What's your height? What's your weight?" Okay, I could work with that. She picks me up from my house. I never met her, dude. Darren, I know. I don't even know. Y'all, YouTube, family, this is real as it gets. Divine timing, okay? She picks me up from my house. I tell my mama, I tell my dad. They trust me that I'm making the right decision. And it's with basketball, so it got to be somewhat right. Shit. And she picks me up. We talk. It wasn't weird. It wasn't awkward. None of that. Because we played the game together, so it was natural. Bro, I get to this practice, man. She's been practicing with some of these dudes for, a couple years. But I get to this practice, man, and I walk through that gym not knowing nobody. Put my shoes on, my KD 9s, I believe. Yep, my KD 9s. I busted they ass. I busted they ass. Because everything that I wanted It was right in front of me, and I smelt
It
it.
start.
We played ones. I don't know why. We played one, like, we stretched first. Wait, first we stretched.
What?
We stretched. We did our quick drills, whatever. Ran up, get our blood flowing, and we went immediately to. It was like this is the first practice of the year. And guess who up first? Me and her star player. Busted his ass.
Hold on. So was you shook at all?
No. I know. I don't. It was almost like an out of body experience, bro. It was out of body because I just knew, with me continuously working, honing my skills. I know what this is. I know what this is. I didn't fumble the ball. The ball didn't hit off my knee, my ankle. I wasn't shooting air balls.
Busted his ass. So what happened after that?
Man, we travel. Look, we travel all across the country, or like the.
So she put you on the team then?
Oh, absolutely. She was like, "Oh yeah, he the one," in front of all her players. Yeah, he the one. Coach Nay. I still got her. I'll never forget her. I'll never forget her. Coach Nay. Coach Nay, if you watching this, I love you, girl. She know it. What? And she helped me get my offers. She helped me get to the next level of basketball. I whooped everybody ass. We went from, of course, Louisiana, Mississippi, Atlanta, Florida. We went to Disney World, where they have where they play all the games. Yeah, thank you, Orlando. Yeah, we went to the the AAU national.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, went there, balled out, man. Oh my goodness, balled out. Just taking every single situation as they come, and she helped me. She helped me, but I helped myself.
Right.
But man, she was the calling that I kept ringing. I kept she answered.
That door you kept knocking on, she was the one who opened it.
Divine timing, bro.
But you was led there though.
Yes, I was, and I didn't quit as much as I wanted to. I'm sitting the bench, and mind you, we had a winning team throughout high school. Winning organization, winning team, and I'm my ass hurting. My ass hurting from sitting up and down from the hard ass seats.
Your damn legs went numb, bro. You sitting down.
And then the vent, it don't make it no better. The vent right here, so I got my shooting shirt on. I'm cold. You know how it be. Get thrown in the game, get chump change minutes at the last minute and a half.
Cold as hell, bro. Cold as hell, bro.
That was what? Come on, man. So, that was 2019 going to 2020, and then that next year, I went to a.
So this is during COVID, then. Low key.
Almost.
It started.
But yeah, almost. Yeah, almost. So, mind you, I'm still playing basketball, so I'm not really streaming consistently. But 2019 going to 2020, this is when I am traveling all across the world. I'm playing against professionals coming from overseas to here to get their green card and go to the G League and the NBA. It was like we were in the NBA, but we just weren't getting paid for it.
Damn, bro.
So it was like it was a prep academy.
Okay.
A prep academy, but no school.
Just hooping.
We went to Vegas. We went to Michigan, Indiana, Atlanta, New York, South Carolina, North Carolina. I said Indiana? Yeah. Indiana, Indianapolis.
Y'all went to Vegas?
Bro, we went some places, bro. First ever strip club, nigga. Bro. So this is No, well, they wanted to, but I ain't throwing nothing on y'all. Right. I ain't throwing nothing on y'all. But man, like, you know, just bringing everything back full circle, man. When it's for you, it's gonna find you, bro. When it's for you, it's gonna find you, man. So, divinity, bro. Like, my dad always said I'm be a late bloomer. He always said that, and I had to subscribe to that so I can unsubscribe. Because how long am I gonna be, or how long should I be waiting for? We're gonna create.
Right.
We're gonna create this atmosphere. Yeah. So we're gonna have new people coming in, and new eyes, and new attention, and new artists, new stream, new everything. So, yeah, 2020 had a great season. I had a ankle injury. You know how that be. Ankle injury, playing against these big niggas. Like, what? Like, now I'm 6'3", but at the time I was like 6'1.5", and I'm, you know, my body took sometimes we playing 2 games a day.
Okay, yeah.
That was the first time I played against somebody who's 6'10". Like, you don't know what tall is until you don't know what tall is until you play against somebody who is really like 6'9", 6'10" with that wingspan.
Bruh, that shit different, bro.
You trying to do a regular jump shot or a floater over this? Please.
Right.
You had I had to.
Right back too.
Oh my goodness. So, and then after that, I was like, okay, what I did with basketball, I'm so grateful. And mind you, I can still, I'll still play now. I still, you know, work out and I train and shit and get some runs in whenever I can. But after that season was over, I said to myself, like, this is where I open up my mind to, I open my mind and my world up to who I really am and bring that to the internet.
Oh, okay.
So the YouTube channel I have, Jaden Banks. It has like almost 600 plus videos. That's where I really, I do the streaming shit, but it's more concise videos like about motivation, you know, inspiration, philosophies, psychology stuff, you know, deep breakdowns, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, I in the beginning I kind of really started the spiritual, meditative, introspective, subconscious reprogramming shit on that channel, right? Like, you know, I talked about Kundalini energy, you know, no fap, seam retention, you know, come on now, you with me, you with me.
Right. Yes, sir.
And that's like what I started my main channel YouTube journey off of.
Okay.
Nothing with basketball. Cause I was like, oh, like my plate is too full. Like my mind, like, you know, with basketball, like I done experienced shit that one would dream, that I dreamed of. Shit, not one, I dreamed of it, and I accomplished it. It happened. So I just brought to the streams. We ended up playing NBA 2K20 first. Like, that's how this all started on the PS4. I just had my microphone. And we just be, you know, shooting the shit, talking it up. And then, hey, we just progressing. I got my first PC off of Facebook Marketplace for $500. Sound like a fish tank. Got my keyboard, got some monitors, and just, you know, always invest. Like, you see it.
Yeah.
Always invest in your you ever heard?
Vision, bro.
Oh, absolutely. You ever heard of Tay Lopez by any chance?
Tay-Lo.
Or Ty, T-A-I Lopez? He's a
No.
He's a
You do skits?
Nah, not him. Nuh-uh. But I watched a video recently of his where he's reiterating and stapling the idea of, like, to men, stop quitting long-term projects just for a short term. Like, continuously, okay. Like J. Cole say, the short-term vision won't get you the long yacht.
Okay.
Don't quit on something that has a lot of long-term ROI, return on investment.
Okay.
Don't quit
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay.
Don't quit that shit. Don't quit it. Do not quit it. And so, yeah, that's
Like they expecting to be the short term goals, but it's really a long term
yes,
goal.
it's a long play.
So they're quitting too soon.
There we go. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly right. So, man, here we are. My second crib. Um, I got my dream crib. I got my game room, a whole streaming room in my first apartment. It was
Okay.
like a townhome.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I moved away from my folks. You know how that be.
Okay.
I moved like away, like 30, 45 minutes. let me really spread my wings now. Let me really spread them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Right.
And then came a little closer. I have a little brother who's 11, and he's
Okay.
also an Aquarius. February 7th.
Okay.
February 7th. And here we are, man. And I want to say this too. A big shout out to everybody in the fam and all my supporters throughout the years because they got me in this world.
Facts.
I love music. I love music though, not these little hacky sack ass niggas. I love music.
Right.
It's in us, right? So they got me to understand, hey, JB, remember, like you with all these breakdowns, like you would be awesome doing reactions to this shit.
Mm.
I didn't know this world existed.
Mm.
I didn't know it was this vast.
Right.
So when I got my first PC, like, and it was actually, sustainable, immediately cut off them games a little bit. Of course, gaming here and there, but reactions to get more of my personality out there. Not just
That's
focus
how
on the
people fall
games.
up.
Come on
Yeah.
now. And I've never been one of those streamers to, like degrade myself or, belittle myself into thinking that I'm only as big or I'm only as small as a game.
Okay.
We can do this. We can do this.
Right.
We can do it. We're not just gonna,
Box yourself
categorize.
in.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. We're not doing that. And I don't project that onto, any of my supporters throughout the years. Never.
Right.
Go do it. Do them side quests. Do it. Enjoy that shit. Because we make mistakes unknowingly, but when we begin to study and rehearse the mistakes we made, that's when the work really begins.
Right.
That's when the work really begins. Yep. So here we are. It has gotten, to people like you. We've done
Yes,
a lot of music genres.
Oh yeah.
Why music taste? And I'm so grateful. Like Chance the Rapper reposted us or posted us on his channel 2024. Ab-Soul, the first week of 2025, posted us. Like
Hey,
Soul Burger, yes. Yes, man. So it's working for all of us. And this is,
Yes, sir.
for you. Just put this in your heart, man. This is a huge confirmation that the wrongs that you thought you were doing, you're making it right now.
Yes, sir.
You're making it right now, brother. Real shit.
Sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, that's how we got to here. That's the behind the scenes story, Thank you for sharing your in-depth story. Cause the people gotta hear that. You know what I'm saying? These clips definitely gonna go around the world and do what they do. But
I appreciate you.
Go ahead. My bad.
I was about to say I appreciate you for tapping in, bro, because it means a lot to have people genuinely fuck with what you got going on and something you created from nothing. It's like there's always that fear of failure, like we talked about, and there's always that self-imposed barriers that we have to break. That I was breaking making this album. So for you to have that reaction you had, it was like, man, like it's just it's different. It's different.
And I'm so glad we can be, a group of people that really understand what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
We don't just understand it, we understand it. Like,
understand, yes, sir.
yeah. So to those who may, just be coming in, leaving, coming back out, tell the people your name, your new project, where they can get it from, where they can stream it one more time.
Okay. My name is Darren Elijah. I just dropped a hip hop album. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called 110 dB. You can get on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And where you live right now?
I'm in Norfolk, Virginia, 757.
Virginia in the house. You heard him.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Virginia. Hey, dog. I just want to say, brother to brother, this won't be the last time we you know how we do already.
For sure.
You know how we do.
Sure.
I want to say thank you again for, being so open and accepting of this moment and taking it serious, right?
Sir, yes, sir, of course.
This means something to both of us and everybody watching. So
absolutely.
Truly, man. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Bro, and be on the lookout, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
We still cooking,
yes.
Bro.
Yes, we still cooking. We always in that kitchen. So I would like to say last words to everybody who's watching on YouTube, live on stream. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for, picking up the gem that y'all picked up on. If you had your notebook nearby and you wrote a little something down, make sure you give DB make sure you give my dog Darren and JB the credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for spending time with us and listening and, being an advocate for yourself. Mm-hmm. Being a pioneer in your life. Sometimes we like to take the back seat. Be the leader, man.
You driving, nigga.
You driving. You got to put the gas in it. You got to, make sure you ain't got no bullshit in your tires. Put some Coke on you, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Hey, have a great rest of your night, my brother. Thank you so much. Sir. Darren Elijah, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for the boy. Salute you, my dog. I'll see you later, bro. Have a great night. All right. Oh, my goodness, man. What? Ah! Ah! You see it? Just be simple on the hat wave. Nigga. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. How fucking awesome was that, y'all? Huh? How fucking awesome was that, y'all? Did y'all enjoy that shit, bro? What's up, old dog, man? Did y'all enjoy that shit, bro, man? Shout out to my nigga, dog.